Hi, this is Cecelia from Tarot by Cecelia, and today is Tuesday, June the 2nd, 2020. The tarot card for today is the Three of Wands by artist Jeremy Hush for the Pride Tarot by US Game Systems. And the Pride Tarot is a collaborative deck featuring 45 tarot artists celebrating pride in the LGBT community. Of course, June is Pride Month, although some of the events may be postponed or canceled due to the virus. But here we are still going to celebrate love the entire month in all of its forms. Everyone has a right to love whomever they wish. And of course, you can follow US Game Systems across social media, as well as many of the artists who are involved. And as a side note, I want to tell you, because I'm really excited about what US Game Systems is doing. They have contracted with, and I've lost count, okay, a number of my artist friends who are currently working on tarot decks, which will be published through US Game Systems. So they are definitely worth a follow. Okay, I've gone on long enough here. Today's card, this is such a great card, all right? But its placement is one where, because it's about getting ready for the future and planning and, working on making progress, right? And here we are. We've got 4 retrogrades going on. We're 3 days away from an eclipse in a powerful eclipse season where there will actually be 3. And today, of course, Mercury, which is in Cancer at the moment, enters its pre-shadow phase, getting ready to retrograde on the 18th of this month through July the 12th. Post-shadow ending July 26th. So what I want you to do right now with regard to this card is to go to your calendar, or if you use your phone, whatever the case may be, and I want you to put a star on July 27th, okay? That's going to be our target date to be ready, because this is a card about doing things to get ready when you know the future is coming. Right now, you don't really know exactly what's coming. So at this point, you can really only do what is right for you. And I do believe that most of you out there know what needs to be done. It is more of a matter of getting your butt into gear. Things are not going to resume an old sense of normalcy, and they're not going to really begin their new sense of normalcy until that target date that I told you about. That's why I want you to keep it on your radar, because when things begin to truly move, and don't get me wrong, because we have some movement coming up tomorrow. There's a difference here in the movement. I'm going to try to explain it. There's what you're doing, okay, and how you're preparing and planning for the future. And there's the ride that the universe has you on, okay, which is not anything that is within your control. There may be a few things in life which you can actually assume are a given and know that they will happen. But I would actually be, I want to say, keeping my, options open to the possibilities and preparing for anything which may come. Now, I mentioned it's eclipse season. It's a very powerful one. We also have a very testy aspect today with retrograde Venus squaring Mars. Retrograde Venus is in Gemini, and Mars is in Pisces, which is rather sensitive, okay, and normally a bit more passive. But we see what's going on in the world right now, especially here in the U.S. And, can you have the foresight with this card to see what's coming? Like I said, I really think you can only do you. There's still going to be today, more flare-ups that are taking place, or where you're going to see things get intense around all of this. And this has nothing to do with the card, but, in a way it does. Around the 5th and the 6th, okay? So you see, this week is going to be full of activity, all right? while you are pondering how to get from more like A to C, okay? And you're like, B is that long haul between now and July 27th. So once again, you can only do you. But I would make that your major focus, not in a selfish way, but in a way that guarantees you that when you get to that target date, that you are ready to, begin whatever part of life becomes available to you at that time. And I do not want to discount today as being a day where you can make progress, because I do believe that you can, even if it's only, getting it together. This is what I'm going to do. All right. That's tremendous progress if you start mapping out your own game plan. Many times with this card, I say it's time to start packing your bags. All right. Because this is about your ship is coming in. All right. It's not here just yet, but when it arrives, you want to be ready. And that's what this is. It's a state of preparedness. And only you know what needs to be prepared in your own life. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.